Yes, I am your tutor, Professor Henry Wisa. It is story time now. Are you still guarding the slab? That is the question. Yes, it is said that a long time ago, an army barracks had soldiers guarding a concrete slab in front of the barracks at all times. There they are, soldiers guarding a slab. Yes, different commanders came and went, but the tradition remained. The soldiers changed shifts guarding the slab as different commanders came and went. Then, after a century, a whole 100 years, a new commander came to the barracks and asked why things were done the way they were. He was told, "It's our tradition. Our former commanders instructed us to do that." There they are, the new commanders, after a whole 100 years. Now, the commander was bent on finding out the reason for this practice. He went to the archives to look for answers and came across a document that had the explanation. After searching the library, reading, using even computer. Now, the document he came across was very old, with instructions written by one of the retired commanders who had even passed away. There they are. All the documents, they were written by that commander sitting down, giving instructions. Now, the new commander learned that over 100 years ago, the barracks wanted to build a platform where events could be performed. Yes, I studied in the Soviet Union, and those events for the army were elaborate in those old days. So the new commander learned that over 100 years ago, the barracks wanted to build a platform where events could be performed. Now, when the concrete slab was laid, when the slab was being built, wild animals walked over it at night before it would even dry. It would be fixed the next morning, but when evening came, the same things happened. The animals came, walked on it before it's dry, and they left footmarks. Look at them, walking right in front of buildings. And as they walked before the slab dried, they left those footmarks. So, the commander ordered that soldiers should guard the concrete slab for 3 weeks to allow it to dry. There they are, watching, guarding the slab. So, instructions by the commander to guard the slab. But the following week, the commander was transferred to handle another assignment elsewhere. And a new commander was brought in. So one is going away, another one's coming in. Look at that convoy. Now, the new commander found the routine and continued to enforce it without asking any question. And since then, every other commander that came in did the same. So, The commander came in, found the slab being guarded by soldiers, and he continued his routine, his tradition. Thus, 100 years later, soldiers continued to guard the concrete slab, an assignment that was ordinarily designed to last just 3 weeks. But the commander who gave the instructions left before the 3 weeks elapsed. So they're there, still guarding as routine. Now the question arises: are you carrying on obsolete beliefs, attitudes, and traditions that were relevant to a certain time? Have you stuck to tradition just because your ancestors behaved so? Are you using teaching methods that were used centuries ago? Well, you might just be cutting a concrete slab. 3 weeks elapsed. It was for a purpose. The guarding. Well, old beliefs die hard even when demonstrably false, like the number 13 and the black cat. Wow, things have changed. We don't need to keep the old ways. Look at that. He is asking, "Hey, what are you doing, my dear?" And she answers, "Throwing away old ideas and beliefs that are taking up too much space." Can you do that? Are you still stuck to the old beliefs? Well, if you like it, share it for others to stop guarding their concrete slabs. Thank you.